This is a thorough plan, but I do have one last question before we take action. How can we be sure that our enemy won't leave the designated area?
Great question. Albedo's been hard at work analyzing Rarer and the Wild Hunt's behavioral patterns. His conclusions are as follows. Firstly, from the earliest known confrontation until now, Rarer has never displayed any ability to manipulate the dimension of space. So it's unlikely he has any power in that domain. Secondly, he seems to have a particularly strong vendetta against our group. If we put him in a fight-or-flight situation, he'll choose to fight every time. Thirdly, finally, and most importantly, he is consumed by hatred, both for the moon and for his enemies. Turns out, we tick both of those boxes. We have a reincarnated moon in our ranks, and as
someone who's had their fair share of interactions with...
Understood.
Well, everyone, that's the plan in full...
Plan approved. Okay! Any firepower you need,
The Frost Moon Scions are...
And the rest of you? No objections? All right. Then it's...
Wait! We can...
Everyone says things they regret, right?
A very people-first approach.
Heh. Who'd you hear?
Shh. We don't use people's real names.
This plan can only work if everyone does their part. Flint's and I will absolutely support it.
We shall indeed. You'll be glad you accepted our help. Also, you are the last person I expected to see here, Miss Dory.
It's not often I get called Dory in a work context. My peers usually call me Lord Sangama Bay. So, the longer your name, the higher your... In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune. But...
The walls are thin here. I'd appreciate you.
Okay, fine. I'm actually... Oh, is it? It most certainly does not. We have a long-standing... Said Mom supplied me with a great little trinket, but now that lady's ruined everything. If I don't start building a little goodwill now, my whole business in Nodcry is gonna go down the drain!
Okay. So what exactly is...
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made for me. We have a business relationship, and she was worried that I finally got it all fully charged up with Kovaki, and then never went and used it all up at once! Never...
You're right. It was all my fault.
You will?
I knew you'd say that.
You're...
It's a very useful thing to have around. But I have a...
Looks like bankruptcy.
Hey, don't be so pessimistic. See this through and...
How are things going? Feeling ready? Oh, I was born ready. Don't forget, when something's in high demand, the people... Ta-da! See? It's right here. Ah, it's so pretty. Did you make it? No, I have a... Aha! No wonder you were talking about... That's not the full story. It actually started... Mage Alice once warned me that this world won't stay safe forever. There may come a day when I passed this on to the Dendro Archon, and she secretly brought together a research team made up of... Anyway, point being, it was the Dendro Archon who asked Kavik. Took him long enough. He stressed. Marak delivered it to me a couple of days ago. So nosy. Surely Nahida must have told him you were involved in... Could be. Anyway, fair enough. But it sounds like... Or maybe he was asking as a favor for his housemate. Either way, all's well that ends well. Huh? What does that look mean? Paimon's just super surprised. Well, a long time ago, I made a promise to myself. There are always gonna be times in life when Alice has been a huge help to me over the years. She was, and more than that, no one knows what the future will bring. Whatever happens, I want to make sure that... Oh, that? Don't be thinking it was some sort of benevolent... My priority is doing the business that I want to do. Alright, if you say so. I do say so, and that's the whole point. Oh, and could you two help me get this stuff where it needs...
Traveler, Paimon, it's good to see you.
Everything going smoothly over here?
Sort of. Per the plan, we dissect...
What? You can actually dissect...
That depends on your definition of wild hunt and dissection.
Harmless, life...
The wild hunt is an interesting phenomenon. Master griped a lot about the wise Horoptetyr, and seemed somewhat fascinated with the Faust. I don't think that was because of his lower... It's a strange mix. Perhaps the only explanation for his survival in this... Oh, sorry. Back to our research findings. Essentially, they confirm my hypothesis. You could think of this as rare and... Unfortunately, at present...
Oh, that's terrible news!
Miss Columbina's situation is a difficult one. She can never achieve wholeness when the world... It's as if her creator banished her to a place she can never be accepted. It means she spends most of her...
Given the circumstances, it's only time to kick off the backup plan.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! This is for you. Dory asked...
Ah, how wonderful. Well...
I'm sorry I won't be there to protect you in person this time.
All right then.
Miss Lauma, is everyone here?
Yes. The fate of my flock is in your hand.
My lady, what are you saying?
Within the next 24 hours, we will face the biggest crisis the world has ever seen. This is not a burden that we deserve to bear, but I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend to act. For me, this gentleman is the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Varka, Knight of Boreas.
Hey, everyone. Guess I should introduce myself. The biggest strengths are honesty and hard work.
What great... Overruled!
something on your mind?
Miss Columbina, was it?
That's right. Names are...
Yes. I
have a different relationship with names than others, but it's what everyone calls me. I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people. Maybe...
You're different from other people.
You're more perceptive than most. Do you ever find yourself missing Conria, Miss...
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. I don't recall any happy moments from that.
Is that because hatred survives...
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges I bear. Thank you for your help with the Rerir situation. Without your efforts, I never could have learned...
You're welcome. I know he's...
Friend. He betrayed me. And I never...
Okay. You see? You're torn. Now you know what really happened.
I need some time.
Of course. I completely understand. Actually, I went through something similar myself recently.
You mean the Harbingers who still support you, even though you've left...
Yes. I always thought they were only helping me because Harbingers are forced to work together. And even now, they still support...
Clearly, they view you as a...
I feel a little guilty now. I see the guilt that you're feeling now, because I feel it too. Have you noticed that the Traveler in Paimon...
Huh.
Sure. Hello. Ah! They caught us!
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you wish to know where I...
You will? Oh, thank you
They needn't be.
That doesn't matter to them. They're grateful to you regard... You can't control their gratitude.
It's nearly showtime! Let's go rendezvous with the others. You know the place.
Ah, you're earlier than I expected.
Hey, Flint's! Been waiting here long?
Not too long. I came a little...
Are you nervous about the battle?
Quite the opposite. I'm reminiscing. When I was awakened by the Radniki, I had not touched a weapon, but after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long, I came to realize something. My restless flame indicates that somewhere in...
Ooh, that doesn't sound like such a bad...
Well, in the past, when I was a Fae whose primary... But it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to join forces...
Looks like I'm not the first.
Ah, Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay last night?
I struggled to settle down at first. Please.
Never! Over here!
Aino asked me to relay a message. Meanwhile, Aino herself will provide...
Excellent. My thanks to all involved.
The chess...
It won't hold him much longer. We should be prepared to engage.
No sense sitting around waiting. Let's make the
I agree. Paimon, find a safe hiding place.
Got it! Be careful, Traveler!
I will.
Everyone, take your positions. Every ounce of strength we have.
Ready?
Let's go.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your own
I wouldn't be so sure.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
Stay on your toes.
Yep, you.
Let me help you guys.
Be silent. To dust. Hunt them down. Move.
No more lies.
The moonlight betrays you. Move. The moonlight
Close your eyes.
betrays you. Be silent.
Observe.
Move.
It all adds up. No more lies. The deception ends here.
With one heart, we pray.
Hunt them down.
It all adds up.
Be silent. The moonlight betrays you.
Are you quite finished?
Hunt them down. Pathetic! Hunt him down!
Receive my blessing.
Can I?
Futile!
Observe.
Be silent.
Bombs away!
The moonlight! Pathetic!
Genshin's a song.
Futile!
It all adds up. No more lies. The mystery unravels.
It began with the moon, and so shall it end.
The moon will protect you.
Do you see now? From here, when will it be as you foretold?
It's a grave situation. Your foul spirit is not welcome here. The night cometh. Be silent. Close your eyes. Observe. Burn.
Move!
Be silent.
You poor lost lamb.
It all adds up.
How unfortunate.
The
No more
moonlight
lies.
betrays itself. Futile! Hunt him down!
Observe. Are you quite finished? Night falls. Be silent. Keep your distance.
Can't hide the truth.
Futile! Hunt him
It all
down!
adds up.
Forest, protect us. With one heart.
The mystery unravels.
Observe.
Pathetic!
Steady now.
No more lies.
Futile! Hunt him down!
Leave this place.
Pathetic!
Be silent. To dust.
Futile! Hunt him down!
Can't hide the truth.
The
Fly the
moonlight
frost moon of old.
betrays you. Move! Your little game of heroics is over. Who wants to go first? Now, get out of my sight!
No! We've been separated!
Will it take?
You okay?
Never! Where are the others?
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
I told you before, knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Be careful what you wish for.
Mama! Can you hear me?
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide in silence.
The voices are gone, but at least I know they're still there. I need to focus. Stick to the plan. Remember my most important task. Just keep stalling him. If I can stall him for long enough, the moment will come.
Wipe out!
The mystery unravels. No more lies. It all falls into place. Can't hide the truth.
Go!
Seek within. No more lies. It all adds up. Shameless.
How much power will it take?
Water jet!
Can't hide the truth.
I got this!
Your death is within my grasp!
I can't keep this up!
Don't push your luck. Shameless.
Destroyed! And reborn!
Can't hide the truth. The deception ends here. It all adds up.
Bombs away! Water jet!
Can't hide the truth.
How much power will it take?
No more lies. Seek within.
Water jet!
How unfortunate.
Destroyed! And reborn!
Can't hide the truth. The mystery unravels.
Wipe out!
It all adds up. No more lies.
Water jet!
Seek within. Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
Run, nowhere to hide!
Go!
How unfortunate. Can't hide the truth.
way to defeat Rarer is to borrow his own power. That means Columbina will have to disappear while you have to hold on. Find a way.
Never. Your eyes are bleeding.
Soon you will. And then, I will reduce you to...
But that dust will plague your memories. Come on.
Any other tricks up your sleeve, as entertaining as they are.
You don't fool me. I have to stoke his rage. You fear what you could never You cannot win the fight against...
Well, no.
You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Let's see what becomes of you! What's happening? That power. I've seen it before.
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy. Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using Pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. But it won't last long. Can you see?
Well enough.
So, we have a student of Gold Rhine-Daughter in our midst.
How about that?
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Don't you realize? You don't have the power to hold that gate open!
I don't, but someone else does.
Goodbye, Rerir.
Nefer, how are your eyes?
They're fine.
It's not too late.
Let me handle it. Miss Nefer, it's not like you to lose your composure. That was the...
Reckless how? The situation was critical. Our lives were at stake.
Even so. Okay. I get... In business terms, I suppose that's a huge...
I'd be hard-pressed.
Still, I don't like this. People suffer when they make sacrifices they shouldn't have. I had hoped you could win without...
Thank you.
All done. Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing in a... I'll send full details through Yehoda. My dear friends, we have fought...
The moon will remember this day. Thank you, Bob. There's something I want to let you know.
What is it?
When Durin connected everyone's minds so I could access their powers, and since Nefer's eyes were injured, my eyes are hurting now too.
Huh. Hold...
I only feel the pain. There's no actual damage.
You're right, but I must say, I'm
Things are a little different now from how they were.
friends.
Yay! You're awake! How are you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep well?
I'm doing all right, Paimon. No need to worry about me.
Phew! Well, that's good.
Glad to hear you didn't starve. How was the food?
Well, it wasn't the same without you. Honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual self.
Well, I'm back to...
Oh yeah, and Albedo swung by earlier. He said to tell you he also dropped off some medical supplies, but you seem fit as a fiddle, so guess you won't be. If you're feeling up to it, let's head over. We're here!
Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing! We were literally...
How are you feeling today?
Much better.
Relieved to hear it. If that chick...
Yep. We're here for...
Oh wait! Where's Nefer?
How are her eyes doing?
Nefer's right over there. I'm sure she'd love to catch up with you.
Traveler, Paimon, are you recovering well? Turns out that moon chanter has some real talent after all. My eyes were mostly...
Yeah, but you gotta be...
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
Yehoda, could I borrow...
Oh, sure! Coming! Did you hear that? I gotta go help Lauma for...
You bet!
Sure thing!
The Raker of Solnari. Kind of a snake, No, definitely anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people has become a snake. That's something my dad... Perhaps. I'm sure it sounds like a very wise and... What else is left when everything you depended on in life gets stripped away? Something's... If you're worried about me, you can nip that. It's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call my father. Oh, fuck. Look at the Ibis King. Thoth is a fiendishly cunning liar. He's never brought it up, but I'd bet he feels the... Why else would he give me the power to perceive the truth, while at the same time training me in the art of deception? Well, King Deshret banished him to... His response was to... Did he really think I'd fall for that? He's stuck there. He can't make me return what he gave to me. So that's enough for you to... He's a prisoner, and he was scared. He lives in fear. It's preposterous. Yet I can't say I don't understand. They say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do you think? Oh, really? Well, it takes a very kind person to find compassion even for liars. If you ask me, the soul of a liar really is worth nothing. Because all they care about is themselves. For example, when something good falls into my... So be it. They have sharp ears. I can't keep anything from them. Oh, is that what it looks like? Well, you all know when you find yourself in a situation you can't control. If you understand what's at stake, very good.
Oh, wait! Now that the panic's over and we've all calmed down, after all that build-up, our mystery...
Huh? Am I imagining?
So, that close colleague who stayed behind with you? What's he?
Don't know, don't care. I get more normal human interaction from hanging out with Bob. Although, now you mention it, he had...
If he's disappeared without a trace, it's the biggest gift he ever gave to the world. But he won't lie low forever. So we... Never mind. Let them do as they...
Ah, Lord Sangama Bay. How I must thank you for the device you provided.
Why come and ask me when you clearly know?
I mostly...
That's more like it. A little gratitude goes a long way with Lord Sangama Bay. Play your cards right, and you might even...
The chance to work with such a kind and charitable investor is...
Huh?
Let's see.
Stop!
It's nothing to hide from.
How...
You're a curious case, Lord Sangamabe, but I'm afraid no matter how hard you try to keep... You did it for Sumeru.
It was empty land that was gonna go to waste otherwise. Disasters are capricious things. They strike without any warning. My elder sister used to dream of finding a sanctuary. Somewhere with plenty of... It was something I looked into. But after discussing things with the tech people handled the tech.
It's a pity that so few people know the truth about...
So? What's the problem with that?
But surely you have dreams of your...
You don't get it, do you? Just thinking about it...
Thank you.
For the device?
And the pendant.
Oh, that.
Seems like we've both been away.
Yeah. So long that I barely...
That would be your mother.
Yeah. Though it's not like I want to forget them, obviously, but... My sister can't help me now. Slowly but surely, her face is fading.
Not everything will fade. When...
Yeah, that's true. If you ask me.
Well, that... plus...
Oh, absolutely. I have tons. You've got a lot going for you, too. Awesome.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
How have you been holding up? Any...
You don't need to worry about me, Grandmaster.
What?
You played an indispensable role in the battle for not. Sometimes, when people...
Let's do a quick demonstration. Albedo, that was an incredible feat of alchemy!
Thank you. I can't take all the credit, though.
See? Did you catch that? A masterclass in how to take a
Oh.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, look who's bounced back! Looking good, Traveler!
Seems like you've recovered. You won't need to take any more medication.
Can I get you a drink?
Huh? You know how to order it?
Handling a drinks order is ridiculously simple compared to alchemy.
Paimon believes it! You're clearly a fast. To be totally honest, though, Paimon didn't quite...
Don't worry, that's completely understandable.
To put it in the simplest terms, we saw how our enemy stole the power of Kuvaki. And that gave us the idea of stealing it when facing an enemy you have no hope of defeating. So, instead of looking for a way to overpower him, for this to work, we had to analyze his modes of attack, confirm who his main target was. For added security, we prepared a total of 4 arrays. But to mitigate, the alchemical array absorbed his abyssal power. Then Durin processed it to... That power enabled her to do what would otherwise have been nigh on...
What surprised me was that Dainsleif actually agreed to join. Given his history with Rerir, he had every right to sit this one out. But we're extremely...
It must have been a painful choice to make.
Absolutely. He was torn between 2 paths, but... Anyway, however you cut it...
That's the only reason you're here? Yes. I've thought a lot about it. I think this is very important. Well, this is a new one. I'm so... Do you not want to be friends with me? Or is it that you prefer being co-workers? What is this, Columbina? Are you deliberately testing my patience threshold? If your politeness module was Polonia! Will you still invite me to your next tea party? What? Yes, I think you will. Bye-bye, dear Sandrone. Last time, the Wild Hunt escorted you out. Would you rather I handled it We just wanted to, you know... Why? Out of concern for my safety? I hope... Mostly because you kind of helped us out, so we just wanted to check you were okay. Oh, don't you worry about that. Tea time is... If you're in the mood for tea, go ahead and help your... My coasters are still missing in action, though. Whoa! pretty hefty, nope.
You can ignore those. They're just dumb scribbling. I doodle and write in my free time. Sometimes I remember the distance, and other times I grit my teeth, trying to predict the future. Huh. Although, having said that, the only vaguely interesting memory in my past is... Who else? Pretty much all the Mecha and Fontaine are...
Wait, are you saying you know him? Like, personally?
I mean, I guess we were friendly enough. Yep. In fact, I'm probably the only normal. We used to chat occasionally back when he was still around. Before he passed away, I honored his request. But I did I couldn't let the genius of Lord Artificer...
So... that...
I just told you. Those are my equivalent of... Alain's work was like epic poet. Not that there's anything bad about them. Anyway, while we're on the topic, I might as well tell you. Alain Guillotin had two close buddies, Renee and Jacob. They spent their childhood years together in the Nazissenkreuz. They were all quite competitive. So there was some rival, but beneath the friendship and the unfortunately, childhood would end. The prophecy, a mad dream. That would end if Renee and Alain had been people of lesser wit. But alas, they were some of the first of them to fall under its spell. Against Alain's wishes, he persisted in experimenting on a mutual friend of theirs to try and save their life. Alain did not approve. It's complicated. Perhaps the seed that would grow into a nightmare had already sprouted in Renee's mind. Even then, the next time they met, Renee... And although that wave died down eventually, I hear that it just recently came back with a vengeance. As I understand, Renee wanted to live out his dream of salvation once more. But I'm told that the attempted resurgence finally died out for... What do you think of Renee? Do you admire his transcendent gene, or do you despise him? Same difference, really. Just a matter of perspective. What a cop-out. But I suspect you'd have I don't like fanatics who give up. Maybe I could understand if Renee had just been an ordinary person. Anyway, that's enough about Renee. Now, he managed to put a stop to the first storm. To his credit, I suppose, the law... After that, the only thing supporting his work was... But although the desire... I think that formulas and yet Alain's intellect was simply too great. Once he realized that he quit working on his formulas, he told me that the director of the Nazism... I think that all he wanted at the very end, he laid many years after that. And that is the... One went all in on his... The other sought desperately. I do... Even the grandest tree starts as a tiny seed. So they were young children with... Or maybe they just... But instead, the search for... Do you think the desire to save oneself is enough of a justification to try and save the world? You don't know? Alain was much more straightforward. Yes, that was all he said before getting... All right, tea time's over. I owe Arlecchino a favor for telling me these stories. I'll have to bring a whole... I'm gonna go tinker with Polonia now. Polonia, exit...